Imagine being only 15 years old and setting off alone on a journey of self-mastery, armed with nothing but your skills, determination, and an unshakable will to carve your own path. Miyamoto Musashi, one of history's most legendary swordsmen, did just that. He wandered through Japan, engaging in duels, refining his craft, and ultimately shaping a philosophy that would stand the test of time. But Musashi wasn't just a warrior. He was a thinker, a strategist, and a philosopher whose wisdom extends far beyond the battlefield. His life was guided by discipline, independence, and an unwavering commitment to personal growth. As he neared the end of his life, he condensed his wisdom into 21 principles known as Dokkōdō, the path of aloneness. These lessons, while written centuries ago, offer timeless guidance for navigating life with strength, clarity, and purpose. Today, we'll explore some of the most profound lessons from Musashi's Dokkōdō, extracting the deeper meaning behind his words and applying them to our modern world. Each principle serves as a stepping stone towards self-mastery, self-reliance, and a life of purpose. Let's begin. Most people live their lives following traditions, societal norms, and unspoken rules, rarely stopping to question if these customs truly serve them. Musashi warns against this blind obedience. He recognized that many people follow the crowd not because they believe in what they are doing, but because it's simply what has always been done. Think about how many beliefs, habits, and practices exist today simply because they are considered normal, from societal expectations around career paths to cultural norms surrounding alcohol consumption. People often conform without questioning whether these behaviors align with their values. History has shown us the dangers of unquestioning conformity. In times of war and political unrest, entire societies have been led to commit atrocities simply because they were told it was the right thing to do. In daily life, people make financial, health, and relationship choices dictated by societal pressure rather than personal wisdom. Musashi's remedy: step away from the crowd and think for yourself. Solitude played a crucial role in his journey. It allowed him to observe the world from a distance, make independent choices, and avoid being swept away by collective delusions. We must do the same. Question traditions. Challenge societal norms. Choose your path deliberately, not because it's what everyone else is doing. Musashi was an unparalleled swordsman, but he understood that efficiency matters more than excess. He carried only what was necessary, a long sword and a short sword. He trained with many weapons, but he mastered only what was practical. In his famous work, The Book of Five Rings, he emphasized the importance of using the right tool for the right situation. This principle extends far beyond weaponry. It applies to life itself. How often do people hoard possessions, skills, or pursuits that serve no real purpose? In the modern world, excess takes many forms: unnecessary material goods, an overload of information, or an obsession with acquiring skills that have no real application. Musashi emphasizes the importance of not having a favorite weapon and not copying others, but rather using the weapons that one can handle properly. He also argues that one should not get too attached to one particular way or method, and that being flexible and able to adapt to different situations is key to being a successful fighter. Success often requires eliminating the unnecessary. Focus on what is essential, cut away distractions, and invest your energy only in what truly serves your goals. Whether in business, creativity, or personal growth, less is often more. Fear of death is one of the most powerful forces that govern human behavior. But for Musashi, a true warrior must accept death completely. Not in a morbid or nihilistic way, but as a liberating truth that allows us to live fully. The samurai trained relentlessly, knowing that at any moment their life could be taken. This awareness didn't cripple them, it empowered them. Fear of death makes people hesitant, anxious, and unwilling to take risks. But when you accept that death is inevitable, it loses its power over you. However, as long as we're still alive, we're not dead, and we shouldn't let the fear of death hinder us, because when we're dead, we're not alive and can't judge whether or not it's a bad thing to die. Think about how many decisions are driven by fear. Fear of failure, fear of embarrassment, fear of loss. But what if, instead of avoiding these fears, we embraced them? What if we lived each day knowing that tomorrow isn't guaranteed? When you stop fearing death, you stop hesitating, you stop wasting time, and you start living with purpose. Musashi was a minimalist long before minimalism became trendy. Unlike many samurai who sought wealth and land, he chose a different path, one focused on mastery, not material gain. In today's world, people work tirelessly to accumulate wealth, often sacrificing their health, relationships, and peace of mind in the process. They save for a retirement that isn't promised, hoard possessions that they barely use, and define success by the number of things they own. But Musashi challenges this mindset. What if the real wealth is in how you live, not what you own? According to Buddhist philosophy, acquiring wealth is not wrong as long as it is done in wholesome ways and used for good. But pursuing wealth can be exhausting and detrimental to one's health and well-being. This doesn't mean we shouldn't plan for the future, but we should be careful not to live solely for it. If you spend your entire life preparing for a distant future, you may never truly live at all. Focus on experiences, relationships, and personal growth over material accumulation. Musashi was not anti-religion, but he was fiercely independent. He believed that while it is good to honor higher powers, we should not rely on them to solve our problems. This is a powerful message. Faith is important, but action is essential. How many people pray for success but never take action? How many wish for a better life but refuse to make changes? Spirituality should inspire strength, not passivity. While fortune or external circumstances are beyond human control, individuals control how they handle what fortune or a higher power presents to them, and this ability to choose is an inherent part of most religions. Various religions, such as Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism, have guidelines and precepts that imply it is up to individuals to choose the right path despite circumstances. No matter what you believe in, take responsibility for your own life. The gods may guide, but they do not walk the path for you. Honor meant everything to Musashi. It was more important than life itself. But honor is not just about reputation, it's about integrity. The way of the warrior is one of honor, where preserving honor is more important than preserving one's life. But honor is a complicated and subjective concept that differs from culture to culture. In today's world, honor has taken a backseat to convenience. Many compromise their principles for money, status, or temporary comfort. But Musashi's lesson is clear: never betray your values. Your honor is the one thing no one can take from you. It can only be surrendered. Live in a way that even if you lose everything else, you retain your integrity. The path of the warrior, as exemplified by Miyamoto Musashi, is one of extreme determination with little room for deviation, requiring complete dedication to the chosen way. In Musashi's case, the way of the sword. The degree of commitment required to walk the path of the warrior can be considered extreme, especially when viewed from a modern Western perspective, where true commitment seems rare in a society that values consumption and instant gratification. Musashi lived his entire life dedicated to his path. He never wavered, never compromised, and never allowed distractions to pull him away from his purpose. This is the ultimate lesson. Once you choose a path, commit to it fully. Modern life is filled with distractions, social media, instant gratification, endless options. Many people start but never finish. But greatness comes to those who stay the course. Whether your path is art, business, fitness, or philosophy, walk it without hesitation. Musashi's lessons are not just for warriors, They are for anyone seeking strength, wisdom, and purpose. Musashi's life serves as a testament to what can be accomplished through wholehearted commitment to a goal, as evidenced by his undefeated record in over 60 duels, many of which were to the death. His life serves as a testament to the power of discipline, self-reliance, and commitment. In a world that constantly tries to pull you away from your true path, Musashi's words remind us to stay focused, live with honor, and forge our own way. Which of these lessons resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments, and if you found value in Musashi's wisdom, consider subscribing for more timeless insights. Thank you for watching, and remember, walk your path without hesitation.